Now to an update on a story we've been tracking, the case against Taral Patel, the former candidate for Fort Bend County Commissioner. He is scheduled to appear in court this morning. Taral is facing accusations of creating fake online accounts, impersonating officials, and posting racist comments against himself to garner voter sympathy. KPRC2 reporter Mario Diaz joins us live from the Fort Bend County Courthouse with more. Mario.
Yeah, good morning, Zach. That hearing is set to take place here at around 9 a.m. This is just part of the legal process that takes place when you've been indicted for a crime. In this case, as you indicated, the misrepresentation of an identity. And obviously, it goes back to those alleged racist attacks that he created, not only against his opponent, but also against himself to draw sympathy and garner votes from his opponent. Now, why is this case significant, Zach? Well, it's very simple, and this is why people in Fort Bend County are watching this very closely. And I will tell you that this is a case that has the entire area really intrigued, because you haven't really heard anything like this, first of all. And second, it also entangled the county judge. His name is KP George. You have to remember, Patel, sure, he was the candidate for county commissioner here in Fort Bend for Precinct 3, but before that, he served in the White House, he served in the Biden administration, and prior to that, he was the chief of staff to KP George. So then last fall, if you recall, everyone kind of took a step back because you had this whole situation going on with Patel, when suddenly George steps up to the center of it all, and he gets indicted with a misdemeanor. And if you recall, it was just a couple of weeks ago, 2 investigates was right there when KP George, the judge, turned himself in across the street behind the courthouse at the county jail. Why? Because he had been indicted on felonies. So it all started with Patel. You had one indictment, then you had several others. You're looking at now, at last count, 9 counts, 4 of them felonies, 5 are misdemeanors. With KP George, his status is 1 misdemeanor, a couple of felonies. Now, why is that significant for a county judge? Well, if you're convicted and you hold an elected office in the state of Texas, if you're convicted of a felony, you are kicked out of office. So it all stems to the man who's about to go before the judge here at 9 a.m. This, according to prosecutors and the DA's office and Texas Rangers. They're looking at him as being the starting point to an investigation that has been over a year in the making now, and at the same time, it has resulted in some indictments, high-level indictments involving a former chief of staff here in Fort Bend County, as well as a county judge. That's the very latest here in Fort Bend County on this Tuesday morning. We'll, of course, have updates throughout the day on click2houston.com, as well as on air throughout the course of the evening. Mario Diaz for KPRC 2 News.
Yeah, a case we'll be watching very closely. Mario, thank you.